爱学猫就是爱学习，大家快来一起学习吧。
Hi, Brandon. How can I help you today?
My parrot has a really serious problem.
Really serious?
What is it? Does he have an illness?
No, he won't stop talking.
Won't stop talking.
Brandon, that's not a disease.
Not a disease.
Well, it's a pretty big problem. I can't sleep because he talks all night long. And he bothers my roommate too. Is there a shot you can give him? Or an operation you can do?
No, Brandon. My job is to protect animals, not to train them.
Well, what do you recommend I do?
Like I said, I'm not a professional parrot trainer. But maybe he talks because he's anxious. Try to let him out of his cage more often. Maybe then he'll behave better.
That's not a bad idea. I'll try it tonight. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome, Brandon. Don't forget to pay your bill at the front desk.
Don't forget to pay.
Hi, Greg. Jane and Brandon invited me to the party tonight. Where's everyone?
They just went out to buy some snacks. Come in, please.
I guess I came too early. Anyway, your apartment is really, really lovely.
Thank you. So, the weather has been nice.
Nice weather.
Oh, you have a parrot.
That's Brandon's parrot. Do you like parrots?
I really, really like parrots.
Really, really like parrots.
I really, really hope he can stop talking.
Does he talk very often?
Yeah, Brandon and I even planned to give him a shot, but the vet said he was just anxious.
How could you do this? He's a very cute parrot. You guys should give him more attention.
Good idea.
Mom, what was your childhood like?
When I was young, my parents were very strict with me. They expected me to get an A in every subject.
That sounds terrible. Why were they like that?
They said I needed good grades to become a doctor.
Why a doctor?
Because they wanted me to be like them. You may not know this, but Grandpa was a dentist and Grandma was a doctor.
But you went against their wishes.
Yes, I didn't think being a doctor was the right path for me. My passion was writing.
Were they upset?
At first, yes. They didn't believe I could get a well-paid job in writing.
What happened next?
After high school, I started writing for a national newspaper and making some money. My parents finally understood that I could make a living by following my dream. Later, they helped me study journalism in the U.S. I don't think I would be an editor today without their support.
Mom, when I grow up, I want to be an editor like you.
If that's your dream, I will always support you.
Honey, do you want to go on a family trip this weekend?
A family trip? I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not? The kids would be super happy.
I don't believe you remember what happened on our last trip to Hawaii. We only spent 4 days there, but we got so tired.
Things will be different this time, I promise. We can do just a 2-day trip and go camping somewhere. I don't believe it will be as tiring as the Hawaii trip.
Okay, fine. Let's talk to the kids and ask their opinions.
Great. I don't think they will say no to my plan.
When I was young, my parents were really strict. They wanted me to do well in life, so I was always studying, and I was successful. I went to a great college and found an amazing job. But though I was making a good living, I felt empty. Looking back on my childhood, I realized I only did what my parents told me. I wanted to know who I was, so I quit my job and traveled for a year. My parents were really mad. I have a daughter now. I encourage her to study and to stick to things she likes to do, but I also don't push her too hard. My friends don't think this is a good idea, but I think it's important to let her find her own dreams.
Welcome back to You Can Cook with Emily and George. I'm George.
And I'm Emily. We have an exciting show today.
Yes, we do. 3 words: macaroni and cheese. This is a delicious recipe and you can make it quickly. You can't be too busy to cook this dish.
Let's get started. First, heat the oven to 190 degrees.
Next, bring a large pot of water to a boil. Then, add the pasta.
As the pasta cooks, heat the milk over a low heat. Heat the butter in another pot.
Add the flour to the butter and cook for 2 minutes. Now, add the hot milk and cook for a minute or 2 more. The sauce should be quite a thick sauce.
Now add the cheese, salt, and pepper. Next, add the cooked pasta and stir well.
Spoon the pasta into a baking dish and put it into the oven. Cook the pasta for about 30 minutes. It's done when there is quite a nice brown color on the top.
And here you see the finished dish.
That looks delicious.
And it tastes delicious, too. I am never too full to eat more mac and cheese.
Remember, if Emily and I can cook this recipe,
you can cook this too.
See you next time.
I'm too tired to cook tonight. Let's eat out.
We've worked hard enough to have a break. How about Indian food?
That's too spicy for me to eat. Japanese?
There's a sushi place that's close enough to walk to, called Osaka.
Oh yeah, that's quite a popular restaurant. Let's go.
Hey honey, I'm home.
How was dinner at Golden Lotus?
Great. That restaurant just keeps getting better and better. It's becoming more and more expensive to eat there, though.
Did you eat a lot of fatty and delicious food?
Yeah, I need to start going to the gym again. These days, I'm less and less happy with the way I look. I want to be thinner and stronger.
You can do it. You'll be thin, healthy, and strong in no time.
Many people are too busy to cook. Yet, it's still important to stay healthy. What's an easy and quick way to get your fruits and vegetables? You might want to try a smoothie. Smoothies are quite a healthy way to start your day. They are also easy to make. You will need a blender, fruits, and vegetables. For example, try orange juice, 1 banana, strawberries, and some spinach. To make the smoothie, add 1 cup of orange juice to the blender. Next, add the strawberries and the banana. Put the top on and blend these fruits. Then, open the blender and add the spinach. Put the top back on and blend again. If your smoothie is too thick to drink, add water and blend again. Finally, pour your smoothie into a glass and enjoy.
Hello?
Rebecca, I need your help.
Okay, slow down. What is it?
Brandon and I have been too busy to have dinner together recently, so I thought it would be nice to cook him a delicious meal.
But you can't cook.
I can cook. I just think some recipes are really hard. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm making some soup for Brandon, but the flavor is wrong. I need your advice.
Okay. The first thing you should do is to stir the pot, then taste the soup again.
Ugh, it's too bitter. It's also cold and not thick at all.
How long has it been since you looked at the heat?
Well, quite a long time.
Do that now.
Oh no!
What?
I forgot to turn the heat on!
Shall we get started, Jane?
Well, before we start, I want you to know that I'm really bad at this.
Don't worry. It's never too late to get better. How about we begin with something easy? A chicken salad, perhaps?
Oh, that seems simple enough. I can do that.
Great. First, you need to cook the chicken and then chop it up.
Got it. Let me turn on the stove. I won't forget it this time.
You're doing well. Now, while the pot is heating up, you can cut the vegetables into smaller pieces.
Ow! My finger!
Oh no! Here, use this Band-Aid. Good thing we came prepared enough.
Thank you. Wow, I injured myself cooking.
Jane, what's that smell?
Oh no! The stove!
Excuse me, are you the chef here?
Yes. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Bree. I'm collecting material for my food blog. My friend told me that this is one of the most famous sushi places in New York. Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
Sure. Please take a seat. My name is Ken, by the way.
Thanks. So, Ken, how did you become a chef? And when did you find that sushi was your passion?
Oh, I didn't find sushi. Sushi found me. I used to be a waiter at a sushi restaurant in Florida. Our head chef there needed an assistant, and I was chosen.
What were your duties as an assistant?
Well, my main duty was to prepare the ingredients, chopping cabbage, frying shrimp, and cooking rice.
Did you get to learn how to make sushi?
Yes, I learned a lot of recipes, and many of those are still very popular now. Our head chef was a genius. He taught me that the secret ingredients in a great dish are love and care. Both are very important.
That's true. Cooking is such an art. Well, thank you for sharing your story, Ken. Now, let's move on to the next question.
Thanks for awarding me 3-star Chef of the Year. I couldn't have won this award without my sensei, Yasu. About 30 years ago, there were many Japanese restaurants in our neighborhood, but only a few hired Japanese chefs. Yasu was one of those. I was lucky to learn from him. He was such a great chef that you won't find another like him in the world. Treat your sushi like your baby. It's what he kept telling me when I was his assistant. I have kept all of this in my mind throughout my career.
Some of us feel happier at work than others. Have you ever wondered why? It has to do with how people think about their work. If people see their work as a job, they think its main purpose is to make money. They don't find meaning in their work, so they usually think it's boring. If people see their work as a career, they see it as a way to gain skills and professional experience. They usually feel more involved in their work. However, the happiest people see their work as a calling. They feel their work has found them and they need to do it. Some of them think their work is bigger than themselves and helps the world. What do you see your work as?